money in, total money out. Here's what I said. Evaluate everything by total money in, total money out, period. Nothing else. So, with Become the Banker, there's a curveball. The total money you put in, will it equal the total money you get out or more? Yes, but there's one other curveball. You also get insured during the time you have the money in. That's the extra benefit. So the question is it better than a CD? Is it better than a stock account? Is it better than this or that? Well, here's the thing. With a stock account, you can make 17%, 25%, then you can make 0, or you can make minus. So how would you answer that, Jordan, quickly, on money in, money out? Almost what? Give me statements that you can say for sure. Money in, money out.
Yeah, for sure. Just like you said, the money in, money out. It's over time. I mean, you can't just put money in.
This would not be for someone for sure if you wanted to do this. In my opinion, if you wanted to do it 5 years or less, forget it.
Totally agree. Yeah, if you're going to do it for 1 or 2 years or 3 years, you're hurting yourself. So this is more like we say of a marathon, where you're going to put money towards it. It's going to be guaranteed towards the end that you're going to have a tax-free account that you can retire on. It's not a what if, like with the stock market, like you said, where there's negatives, there's positives, there's negatives. This is more of a guarantee that it will be there. And sorry.
And if you get a guaranteed 4% plus 1% dividend, and the dividend has been, how long has it been 1%?
It's been like that probably for the last 7 years.
What was it before that?
It was a little bit higher, like around 2%.
Has it ever gone below 1%?
Never.
Okay, so let's say then 5%.
Yep.
At 5%, what percentage is paying for insurance?
I'd say, in the beginning years, probably about 2, maybe 1.5 to 2% is probably paying that. And then
so you have a 3% tax-free return, which equals to can equal 5 to 6% for someone.
Yep, and in the later years you get more. You could be looking at 7 or 8% in the later years once you get past that initial cost in the upfront.
303-713-TALK, 303-713-8255. Let's go to the phones now. Susie. Here's Susie's situation. She sold her home, but they got her in some cockamamie scheme, and she's suing because of it. The scheme is this. She became part of an LLC that was the buyer, so she's both the buyer and the seller. And really what she's doing is she's helping them buy her home to fix it up, sell it for a profit to get more. So instead of getting what she would get on a normal sale, she was supposed to get more. And as it turns out, she's responsible for the loan to buy her own house along with these other guys. And I don't want to go through the numbers. It means nothing to anyone, but I'm just saying it sounds like a total screw job. And also, whoever gave her the loan or gave the LLC she's part of the loan, they raked her over the coals as well with $60,000 in fees. So what I want to know, you're suing these people, is that right?
Correct.
Are you suing them for fraud?
Yes.
Who is your attorney?
I don't have one right now.
Okay.
I'm
Did you file the suit?
I did.
And it was accepted. It wasn't thrown out. Did they lawyer up?
Yes. I filed the suit against the separate parties. The realtor went and filed bankruptcy. Again, he got his old one kicked out that he was in while this started.
Yeah, he was probably in a Chapter 13 and then got it kicked out for a 7, right?
No, he got it kicked out for non-payment intentionally.
That's called that's exactly what I said, a Chapter 13. So did he file again?
Yes. He turned around and went out and took commission advances on the properties, borrowed from companies, and then filed another bankruptcy. So you went,
in addition to screwing you on this, they also got you involved in buying another property. Is that right? Or more than one?
Yes.
More than one?
Just the second property.
Okay. How much in total are you on the hook for? Not your part, but what your son. You're on the hook for this 480. What else?
The other property for 520, so over $1 million.
Uh-huh. Well, you may have to do a bankruptcy. You know that, right?
No. Well, yeah. I mean, that's always the end route. But where we're at now is when they got the second property, they cross-collateralized that to my family home, the first property, and I didn't know that. Then they used that cross-collateralization to threaten me that if I didn't give up my shares and interest in that property to them, for them to bring in a new partner, they were going to take my family home and all of my equity.
Yeah. You're
So I
screwed,
did.
Well, Susie. I mean, what can I say? You got scammed, and you know what? You let yourself get scammed. What can I tell you? Who are the people that scammed you? I'd like to know the names.
Well, that's where we're at now because I need your
Names.
help.
Names.
We went to the court and
Names.
I filed cases against both parties. And
Names.
the judge combined them and then dismissed
Names.
it and said I have to have an attorney.
Names.
Equitable Investment Corporation.
Persons' names.
Steve Peruzza.
Perusa.
Peruzza. Perruzza.
Is that the real estate guy?
That's the lender.
The lender. That's the one who got the $60,000 for that other loan?
They ended up with over $200,000 altogether, yes. In
Okay,
pocket,
Steve Peruzza. Who's the other guy, the real estate guy?
Art Valentine.
Art Valentine. Okay. Now, these guys are the ones you're going after?
Yes.
Okay. Here's the problem. It's going to cost you a lot of money. How do you know they have anything to go after?
Well, they do have assets
Okay.
that are collectible.
Do you have an attorney?
Yes,
Why don't you hire an attorney? You will never get this done alone.
I did have one. Tom, I did have one until they ran me out of money.
But wait, she said the judge threw everything out.
So then I had to go pro se, and I went and filed the cases myself in the court.
What are you filing for? What are you filing for? Do you even know how to word it? What are you suing for?
Yeah, for fraud, breach of contract, breach of fiduciary, outrageous conduct.
Okay, and where did you file? District
court.
Okay.
And I filed an adversary complaint in the bankruptcy court on the realtor.
Okay.
Now,
you understand without procedure, they're gonna eat you alive on procedure.
Right, but the judge granted me a relief of stay in the bankruptcy court to bring that party, the realtor, into the district court case.
Well, it's going to be hard and almost impossible.
Because of the fraud, and it's non-dischargeable.
No, but it's going to be hard to prove because if they get an attorney, they will outmaneuver you in just procedure. You will lose just on procedure.
I understand. And so I went to the DA's office, and the DA told me that they don't have enough for
crime
to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. They do believe that I have more than enough of preponderance of evidence to take these guys to
for a civil case, but you need someone to form it up, or you're going to lose.
They want me to come back with discovery items to show them the crimes.
So what are you? Tell me what you're doing that we can. Well, what did you want my help with?
Okay, so the district court combined both my cases there.
Yes.
And then dismissed them.
Oh, well then you're done.
Under 12b-5.
I thought you said, listen, I thought you just said you had an active case. So you went through all this to tell me your case is dismissed?
I have an active case in the bankruptcy court.
Oh, well, that's not you. That's not going to
provided motion for relief to get it into the state court.
Okay, but
now what I have to do is either decide whether I want to appeal the
without an attorney, you're going to do nothing. Do you have any money at all?
No.
Okay. Well, guess what, Susie? You walked into a trap, and they got you. I don't have anyone who will represent you free. Huh?
Do you have contingency?
No, because there is no contingency. I mean, people don't do these on contingency. They don't do fraud on contingency because the people who commit fraud also know how to hide money. I mean, you're asking for an attorney who's going to represent you in the hope of winning some money that they can take part of. Yet you're fighting people who are professional at cheating and hiding money. You're in a tough situation, Susie.
Yes.
You're in a tough situation.
Well, there's another party because after they transferred the property to their other partner, their new partner, they also ripped that partner off for several $100,000 and threw them into bankruptcy too.
Yeah, well, so what does that mean?
They have funds to move forward with legal counsel, and at this point, we're considering joining cases.
I don't think you can't join cases. I mean, how do you join cases? You both have a diversity of interests. How do you join cases? You're two different people.
But the LLCs were legal fiction. They weren't even legal. There's no bank accounts. There's no nothing. It was used merely just to get my equity and take it.
Susie, listen. It's not that I don't believe you. And I'll look more. Would you send us a copy of the lawsuit that you had thrown out, please? I feel bad for you. I don't know who this Steve Peruzza and Art Valentine, but you got taken. You got taken.
talk station, 630 KHOW.
An iHeart radio station.
With Ross Kaminsky mornings, Dan Capless afternoons at 4. KHOW, Denver.
This report is sponsored by Discover. We treat you like you'd treat you.
Travel around the metro area freeway system in pretty good shape. You got some late errands to run or can catch an early lunch. Things are looking pretty good across town. Just the usual delays. There's that ramp northbound 225 to westbound I-70, a little slow. Westbound I-70 slow in the elevated portion. Stop-and-go traffic on westbound 270 either side of Vasquez. And sporadic delays both directions of I-25 downtown between 6th Avenue and Spear. The weather forecast, increasing clouds today with a high near 91 tonight. Thunderstorms early, then partly cloudy in the overnight hours and a low around 60. Right now, a few clouds hanging out above in the Mile High City and 83. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner, 630 KHOW.
Get your free credit scorecard today, even if you're not a Discover customer. It includes your FICO credit score, and checking your scorecard won't hurt your credit. Learn more at discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
Fix it 24/7. FixMyHome.com. For plumbing, heating, cooling, electric, and drains, free second opinions on any major repair. There are so many times people tell you you need a major repair. Listen, if it's $500 or more, call Fix It, and they will give you a free second opinion. Many times they go out and find just a minor problem that can be fixed, and they want to earn your business for the future. So if you're told you need a major repair of any kind or replacement, call Fix It 24/7. It's a no-lose situation, because here's what I tell you. If they say you don't need it and it's a minor fix, then they have to prove it by doing the minor fix. And if they say this furnace is way overpriced or not good, they have to prove it by giving you a better deal. You can never lose. I love free second opinions. FixMyHome.com, 720-526-3939, 720-526-3939.
If you're running out of room in your home, like maybe you're a hoarder or you've got some new kids, those things are kind of the same, really, right? I've got some great news for you. Mortgage rates are incredibly low, making it easy and affordable to upsize your space. Hey guys, it's Ross Kaminsky for American Financing, and now is the time to move into your forever home. And the salary-based mortgage consultants at American Financing are the people you need to call. They've been around for 20 years, born in Colorado, and continuously growing with our real estate market, so they know what it takes to get you into a home for less. I'm talking about low rates, custom home loans, and again, a business that was founded right here in Denver and remains Colorado's home for home loans because they know this market better than anybody. So make the call today. There are never any upfront fees, and it only takes 10 minutes to start. 303-695-7000, 303-695-7000, or online at AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 182334, regulated by the Division of Real Estate.
Let's talk about addiction. It's not something we want to talk about, ever. Hey, my wife's a drug addict, or my husband's an alcoholic, or my kid's on meth, or my daughter's on cocaine. That's why the Raleigh House has established an information line. Did you know there are different stages of addiction? Ask about the cost of treatment, the availability of treatment. Ask about what the Raleigh House offers compared to other treatment programs. This line is about information. No one knows what to do about addiction right off the bat. It'll never change without some kind of help or intervention or information. If you're in a circle where there is a drug addict, call. Ask about anything, just to help yourself understand this addiction, this disease, then to help the addict. Call one, call as a family, call several times. Just do something. 720-730-9722. This is sponsored by the Raleigh House, a premier addiction recovery program. That's 720-730-9722. Confidential and free. TheRaleighHouse.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ziprecruiter.com/work. That's ziprecruiter.com/work. ZipRecruiter.com/work.
Two things happen when you get a DUI, a criminal charge and a civil proceeding against your license. Get an experienced, aggressive attorney who can help you in both areas. Joseph A. Lazara, 303-429-6200. That's 429-6200. Don't gamble with your roof. Excel Roofing, 303-761-6400.
Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW.
I'm Tom Martino. Become the banker.info. If you go there and you have any questions, call us. We have them in the house. Now, Robin, I'm so sorry for the wait. I hope you're still there. Robin, what's going on with you? This show is all about helping. If anyone's listening, 303-713-TALK. Robin, what's going on?
Hi, Tom.
Hi.
I have an opportunity for to get some help here.
Okay, what kind of help?
Well, I work with a nonprofit dog sanctuary called the Old Mutt Hut. We take senior dogs who find themselves homeless, and we take them in.
How sweet is this? I'm looking at your Facebook. How cute.
I know. How could you not love those faces?
Oh, my God. And how do these older dogs find themselves homeless?
Well, some have come to us because their owners passed away.
Oh.
And they're older dogs, and folks go out and, they want to get new puppies because they're fun and exciting. But these older dogs, they've been loving companions all their lives.
Oh, how precious this is.
Suddenly they're homeless, and so we have created a place where they can come and live out their lives. They have free run of the house. We're on 40 acres out towards Calhan.
Yeah. So this is a place where an old age home. And what do you do with them? You just let them live out their days. What if people wanted to adopt one?
We have a process where we would do careful screening of anybody that falls in love with one of the dogs, because we want to make sure if they go into a home that the person is committed to keeping them.
Yeah, if people go to Facebook and then you put the / Facebook is everything is facebook.com, then you put a / and write in whatever the short name is. And so do facebook.com, put a / and then the Old Mutt Hut. What a precious front page that is. I mean, it just grabs you right away. My God, what a great idea. So what are you calling about?
Well, I'm calling because we have a house where the dogs stay. We have a front porch and a back porch, but there's no gutters on those porches, so the water pours down into their play areas. So we'd like to put up gutters, and what we do is we always, if it's a house maintenance item, we always try to get donations or low-cost materials so that we can fix it up. So everything that gets donated goes directly to the dog's care. So we are needing about 60 feet of gutter to cover those two porches and the flashing and connectors and everything that goes with it. We have volunteers that'll do the work. We're just looking for the materials.
Now, whose home is this?
It belongs to the Old Mutt Hut, one of the co-founders.
Who lives there? Does anyone live there?
Yes, we have a 24-hour caregiver. We call her the Mutt Mama, and she is there all day and all night with the dogs.
Oh, my goodness. How many dogs are there?
Right now we have 9.
And, do you get calls all the time about people who want to retire their dogs?
Well, occasionally we do, and that's one of the nice things. Not only are we bringing in the dogs that need a home, but our co-founder Sharon Peters will counsel people. People will call and not know what to do with these old dogs who are experiencing some health problems, and Sharon is great about helping them work through some of the problems.
Do you have a website all to yourself?
We do.
What is it?
It's www.theoldmutthut.org.
Theoldmutthut.org. And these people shall remain nameless, but do you take the old broken down beagles?
We actually have we have two old beagles, so they would be in good company.
See, Mark, they take old broken down beagles.
Yeah. We have a 17-year-old beagle named Molly.
Oh, God, don't tell me they live to be 17.
Oh, come on.
Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah. And if that dog gets sick, he's the first one out the door to take it to the vet. So, but listen, how do you do vet services for the old dogs?
We use Bijou Animal Hospital. So they get great care. Bijou works with us and gives us a break on some of the costs. We have some wonderful volunteers.
Now, does Mutt Hut have 2 T's? The Hut?
The Mutt has 2 T's. Hut has 1 T.
Okay, because I was trying to find. Okay, so listen, I'll put the word out. Okay, Suzanne, give her our email and have her sum all that up with contact information, and I'll give it a few plugs. Mike's got a question on 1099. Mike, go ahead. Mike, what's happening?
Well, I inherited a house. I was with my mother. Sorry, thanks for taking the call.
Sure, no problem, man. Go ahead.
So my mother, as she was getting older, I was on the deed with her, and she subsequently passed away this last year. And when she did so, I sold the house just this last March, and I divided the check evenly amongst the 3 of us. I have 2 older sisters. And I just received a 1099-S from the title company.
Wait. A 1099-S from the title company. Now, this were for the sale proceeds, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And I want to find out tax implications.
Well, there's only tax implications if there are tax implications. Here's what I mean.
Well, that's what I didn't know, and that's why I was calling you. I didn't know who else to talk to.
You don't always have tax implications. For example, this home, how was it acquired?
I was on the deed with her when she passed away. I inherited it.
Well, did you inherit it? Was it a beneficiary deed, or did you own it before?
Well, I guess I was joint tenant with her before. I didn't live there, though.
Okay, so the joint tenancy means, well, hold on. The joint tenancy means you do not enjoy the step up in basis. So you didn't inherit it. You owned it.
Correct. Yes. Okay.
So what was your acquisition cost?
Well, I didn't have any because I was already on the deed. I just had to go to the county and file.
No, you did have an acquisition cost. That house was purchased at, hold on a second, okay? Let me go through it very quickly with you. But what I'm going to come back and ask, and I will tell you exactly where you stand if you give me the answers. When was the house purchased? When were you put on the deed?
This report is sponsored by Boost Mobile.
There's a few typical delays in the drive across town. Watch out for a bit of slowing on the westbound side of I-76 at 144th. Cruiser on the scene there for an incident. Once you get past that, you should be in better shape. Usual delays downtown on northbound I-25, either side of 6th Avenue, a bit heavy. Southbound slow, south of I-70, traveling down towards Spear. Westbound I-70 remains slow in the elevated portion. Westbound 270, heavy approaching Vasquez. The weather forecast. Well, it's going to be sunny this afternoon with increasing clouds, a high near 91. Tonight, thunderstorms early, then partly cloudy overnight, a low around 60. Right now, a few clouds above in Denver and 83. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner, 630 KHOW.
Switch now and get unlimited gigs for the whole family on Boost Mobile's super reliable, super fast nationwide network. Boost Mobile, the switch that gives you more.
Plumbline Services for plumbing, heating, cooling, electric, and drains. Right now, I want to talk about drains. They're one of the few companies, maybe 2 of them in the metro area, maybe 3, that do their own drain work. Because of that, you get the best deals with no middlemen when it comes to replacement and when it comes to honesty, because they'll tell you exactly what's wrong. They can replace drains sometimes without even digging down with the new technology. Call them for any drain work. Especially the 93 are free. If they can't clear it for 93, the call's free. Plumbline Services. Plumbline Services.
Ever wonder why Europeans seem to speak so many languages? Maybe it's because they use Babbel, the #1 selling language learning app in Europe. Babbel's award-winning technology gets you speaking right away, whether you're learning Spanish, French, or German. And best of all, you'll remember what you've learned.
I always thought I was bad at languages, but after using Babbel, I can tell you I was just taught the wrong way.
Using Babbel's 10 to 15-minute lessons, you can be speaking confidently in your new language within weeks.
I was amazed that I could start having real-life conversations right away. It was so fast. Now I'm speaking Spanish. Woohoo!
No wonder Babbel is the #1 selling language learning app in Europe. Try it for yourself and see why Babbel is the quick way to get conversational in a new language, like Spanish, French, or more. You can try Babbel for free. Go to Babbel.com or download the app and try it for free. That's Babbel, Babbel.com, or download the app to try it for free. That's Babbel.com.
If you've been hurt in an automobile accident or in any other way and you're wondering, is this what I have to look forward to? Missing work, pain, missing vacations, not being able to do stuff around the house, and who pays? John Fuller is someone you should talk to. Free of charge, complimentary. If he takes the case, it's only payable if he wins, and it's a small percentage of what he collects. Why should you be the one to suffer? 303-597-4500. 597-4500 on my referral list at referralist.com.
With the lowest fee in the industry, it's easy to see why thousands of homeowners are working with Rex on the sale of their next home. But one question remains. What's in it for the buyer? We're so glad you asked. First, working with Rex to buy a home nets thousands of dollars in actual cash back prior to closing. Home purchases can qualify for a rebate of half the commission, right back to the buyer. To date, the average cash rebate with Rex is more than $6,000. And Rex makes home buying simple with a unique one-stop shop approach. Services like mortgage, insurance, escrow, and title are offered all under one roof. Last, Rex offers an industry-exclusive 30-day buyback guarantee. That's 30 days after close to make sure the home you bought is the one you love. Getting started is easy. Visit buywithrex.com and connect with a local agent today. That's buywithrex.com. License number 100077876.
Let's talk about crackerjack mudjacking. What the heck is mudjacking? It's where you take concrete and sand, they call it mud, and they pump it to lift concrete to repair it. Concrete can be repaired, and they can get into tight places. They can lift basement floors. They can repair cracks. Call Crackerjack Mudjacking. Free estimates. Crackerjack Mudjacking can take care of all of that. 60,000 jobs under their belt. 20 years in business. 303-410-7787. 410-7787. CrackerjackMudjacking.com.
The big question, can rates continue to drop? Have you taken advantage of these low rates, or are you still waiting? Take AIM, Affordable Interest Mortgage. To get that low rate, to lower your payment, or to take cash out for home improvement, or just pay off debt and save even more. Call 720-895-0500. Have you applied for a loan and been treated like just another number? Or is no one listening to what you want? Never get the same person when you call to find out your status? Take AIM, 720-895-0500, where we've been providing personalized service since 2001. We want to know what you want. We listen to you and find the loan that fits you, all with lower fees and low rates. We will save you time and thousands in unnecessary expense and interest. 720-895-0500. Want to pay off your home faster without changing your spending habits? Want to see how much you can save when you use a broker who knows Colorado? We offer low down payment loans, purchase loans to 95% without mortgage insurance, and customized terms. Take AIM, 720-895-0500, and be treated with respect again. And MLS 298191, regulated by DORA, equal credit lender.
My mom was a guiding light. A light that shone brightest when wearing bell-bottoms under a disco ball. I know Mom wouldn't want us to cry now. She'd want us to dance. Who's with me?
We all want to be remembered for what makes us, us. Olinger Hampton Mortuary and Cemetery, or any of our local Dignity Memorial providers, can help you celebrate a life beautifully and affordably. Visit denver.dignitymemorial.com/value to learn more.
Ask Alexa to play 630 KHOW on iHeartRadio. Then you can hear Ross Kaminsky tackle the liberal left tomorrow morning 5 to 10.
Getting 630 KHOW from iHeartRadio.
If Denver's talking about it, you'll hear it on 630 KHOW.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter, 303-713-TALK. Okay, so Mike, here's what it is, okay?
Yeah.
All a 1099-S or a 1099 anything is, All it is a record of income, not a record of taxes due. A record of income, then you apply the income as the law suggests. In real estate, you pay capital gains if you are above any exemption. Now, with commercial real estate, there is no exemption. On personal residence, there is an exemption, $250 for single, $500 for married. And so here's the deal, okay, bottom line. When did you become the owner of this home?
Sole owner last
Not
September
sole owner. When were you put on the deed?
2012 when she purchased the home.
You were both put on the deed in 2012, and what did she purchase the home for?
$200,000 at the time.
And how much did you put into it?
Well, she sold an existing home before that to purchase this one. She paid cash.
It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Here's what matters. That home, it doesn't matter who put the money into it. That home, how much was put into that home in improvements after the initial purchase of $200,000? How much money, period? How much?
Paint, roofs, decks, fences, lawn, anything.
$40,000. Yep, $40,000.
Okay. Can you goose it to 50? It doesn't matter. Say 40, 240. Now, your basis on that home is 240. Even if you didn't put a dime in, you get the benefit of whatever it was at the time you became an owner. All right? So, your basis is 240. What are you selling it for?
We sold it for $360.
Now, here's the problem. You say we. It was your home. It was your home. So, you have to pay the taxes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's what you do. Here's what I would do. 360. Is that what the 1099-S was for?
Yes.
Okay. They didn't minus commissions and all that? You got the gross amount?
No. That's the gross proceeds.
What was the net to you after commissions and closing costs? What was the net to you?
$354.
Okay.
Some change.
Okay. Take $354. I'm going to and minus $240. Okay. You got $114,000, right?
Right.
Okay. It wasn't your primary residence, right?
Correct. It was hers.
All right. Okay. So it's not your primary residence is the answer.
No, but I think he's probably missing $113,000 on the basis.
What are you talking? Well, hold on. Just wait a sec. Just don't confuse things right now. $114,000 is what you made on that house, all right? And it is taxed at long-term capital gain, which I think is 20%, 15 plus 5 to state. So that's 20%. So now we're looking at 22.8. Okay? 22.8. Now, so take 22.8 from that. I'm not doing it in my head, all right? So you come up with an amount of money. That is what you split 3 ways. And if you didn't, you're screwed. Because you didn't make, so you take 114. That's the only way you should take out the taxes since you have to pay them. Your brothers or whoever got the other money, they don't get the benefit of tax-free money either because you guys didn't do it right. You did. Was it in the will that they get it?
Yeah, it was in the will that it sold. The house sold and then divided.
Well, guess what? Well, you know what? She can't do that because you own the house when she died. See, this is where people do screwed up estate planning because the will was at odds with the house. That house became yours. And so
correct.
So because of that, you have to do it it sucks, man. Unless an attorney tells you otherwise, you have to kind of do it this way. You're really screwed. So you take what I hope you did. What did you split? I mean, what did you split? Because if you subtract, listen, 20, let me give you the bad news. Because this is truly how you screwed yourself. Now, 91.2 divided by 3. You should have given them each $30,400. How much did you give them?
Well, everybody got 116.
What the hell? Wait a minute. You just told me
the house was.
What are you talking about?
Well, the house was owned outright. She didn't own anything on it.
Okay.
So when she passed
I
away,
see what you're saying. I understand that. I was talking about the basis. You're right. But the profit, I meant. So listen, here's what happened. You split out the proceeds before paying taxes. Now they're all on you. All of the taxes are on you. And you can't, unless you go back to them and collect. You really did this the wrong way, Mike. So, you got to figure out a basis. You got to figure out the basis and how much you actually made, and then pay. If you have hail damage, Excel Roofing should be the first call you make, even before your insurance company. Excel will tell you if there's damage so you can be armed with accurate information to file your claim. I'm consumer advocate Tom Martino. Excel will give you a full written estimate and make sure the work is done right. In an industry filled with cheats and ripoffs, I'm glad to have a company like Excel to recommend. No money up front ever, no cancellation fees, no games. Just a great company you can depend on. And judging by all of the complaints I get on my radio show, I can tell you that is rare. Excel Roofing, 303-761-6400. They've always done my roofs. They should do yours too. 303-761-6400. That's 761-6400. Or excelroofing.com.
You hear a lot of celebrity endorsements in town telling you who you should call for your next home loan. The question you have to ask yourself, is that who they called when it was time for them to get a mortgage? When you hear an on-air personality talk about Ideal Home Loans, it's because they picked up the phone and called us for their own personal home loan. To find out how we can help you, call us today at Ideal Home Loans, 303-867-7000, or apply online at idealhomeloans.com. Equal Opportunity Lender, regulated by DORA, NMLS 136756. For terms and conditions, call 844-45-IDEAL.
KRFX HD2 Denver. This is Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW, with Ross Kaminsky mornings, Dan Kaplis afternoons at 4, KHOW Denver.
Just in case. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News. That's part of President Trump's explanation for delaying some of the latest tariffs on China, a move that's rallying Wall Street. The president saying he has shoppers in mind, though the official announcement from trade officials was different. Fox's John Decker is live at the White House.
Citing health and security reasons, the U.S. Trade Representative's office announcing that new 10% tariffs on cell phones, laptops, video game consoles, and some clothing products and shoes would be delayed until December 15th. The tariffs had been set to go into effect at the beginning of next month. President Trump said his decision to delay tariffs ahead of the Christmas season was to avoid an impact on holiday shopping. The next round of trade talks between the U.S. and China set to take place in Washington in September. Lisa?
Thanks, John. Right now, the Dow is up over 400 points. The president just arriving at a petrochemical plant under construction outside Pittsburgh to talk about energy independence. Meantime, a coalition of more than 20 states is suing the EPA over the new Affordable Clean Energy Rule, accusing the Trump administration of violating the Clean Air Act by scrapping limits on fossil-fueled power plants. Energy Secretary Rick Perry.
The United States is lowering emissions, one of the only countries in the world. Matter of fact, I think about all the 194 that signed on to the Paris Accord, the U.S. is the one that's leading the world in reducing emissions.
The lawsuit says the administration's plan doesn't do enough to curb rising carbon emissions and prolongs the operation of dirtier coal plants. On his way to Pennsylvania a short time ago, the president tweeting about the pro-democracy protests in Hong Kong, urging everyone to be calm and safe, and citing reports of China moving troops to the Hong Kong border. A recently scrapped extradition policy raised renewed concern in the city about the central government in Beijing. This is Fox News.
You're a small business owner, and there's nothing small about what you do. That's why Dell Small Business Technology Advisors give you trusted advice, one-on-one partnership, and tailored tech solutions, like computers with Intel Core processors, servers, storage, networking, plus thousands of top-brand electronics, accessories, and software. No matter your technology needs, Dell is here to help your small business do big things. Call 877-BUY-DELL to speak with an advisor today. That's 877-BUY-DELL.
And now, the worst commercial ever.
I'm just your average, everyday, hard-working plumber. But when it comes to my business,
only the best, like commercial auto and business insurance through Progressive. They help design a customized insurance solution that gets the job done right, just like me.
An actor trying to sound like a plumber. Excruciating. Whereas commercial auto and business insurance through Progressive is anything but. Visit progressivecommercial.com to quote today. Insurance provided and serviced by Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. It's affiliated in third-party insurers.
This forecast from the Denver Trial Lawyers Weather
This
Center.
report is sponsored by Dairy Queen.
Increasing clouds today with a high of 91. Tonight, partly cloudy and a low of 61. Tomorrow, sunny with a high of 91. Thursday, sunny and warmer with a high of 94.
Hey, DQ fans, brace yourselves, because the #1 requested Blizzard treat, the Snickers Blizzard treat, is back. That's right, your favorite candy bar and the world-famous soft serve reunite. Plus, try the new peanut butter pie made with Snickers Blizzard treat, only at your DQ. Happy tastes good.
For all of you patients currently under a doctor's care for depression, if your meds are not working fully, they're limited, you may be a candidate for the FDA-approved treatment called TMS. Magnetic pulse therapy has proven very, very effective to help you get the most out of your medication. It uses a magnet similar to those in MRIs. As I said, a prescription is required. It's non-invasive, so there are no side effects and no negative drug interactions. TMS is safe, painless, and comfortable. You remain awake through the entire process. Go to this website to find out more. It helps those without trying the merry-go-round of drug after drug after drug. 303-928-0499 to find out more. 303-928-0499 or go to tmssolutions.com. That's tmssolutions.com.
Hi, this is Courtney Pierce, owner of the all-new Buy and Build Kitchen and Bath. We are now open at our new location, 560 South Lipan Street in Denver. Our showroom isn't quite finished yet, but we are open and ready to help you save a bunch of money on your brand new kitchen or bathroom. We offer the area's best deals on kitchen and bathroom cabinets, granite countertops, and more. With 2 colors in stock ready for immediate pickup and many more just a few weeks away, we can save you thousands without the long wait. Come in now to see all the colors and styles. 560 South Lipan Street, Denver. Look for the big orange and blue building. You can't miss it.
Life Certain Wealth Strategies provides financial planning with a focus on forward-looking tax mitigation strategies for those in or near retirement in Colorado. Life Certain Wealth Strategies. Discover the fiduciary difference. Visit lifecertain.com today to begin your planning.
Ideal Home Loans has a better plan. They can help you with debt consolidation, but get it over with quickly.
We worked with a customer recently who called. They wanted to consolidate their bills. We were able to do that. They were saving a grand total of $1,100 a month. We showed them how to take $600 of that $1,100, apply it back towards their new mortgage. They are going to be completely debt-free, mortgage and all, in just over 12 years.
Ideal Home Loans has a program to fit you. They don't just have one size fits all. In fact, they don't even do that when it comes to approval, even though you're approved. And you are approved, most companies will just write you a loan. What they'll do is try to tweak your credit even further to get you better pricing. It only takes a few hours. It's not something that delays the process. In fact, it goes along with their 3-week guarantee to close you. And that goes for pre-approval when you're buying a home. So when you're buying a home, you can be like a cash buyer, because once you get approval, all you need is an appraisal and it's done. Whatever you're doing, check with Ideal Home Loans first, whether refinancing or purchasing. 303-867-7000, 867-7000, idealhomeloans.com.
It's the new Dan Kaplan Show. Afternoons 4 to 6.
A Tuesday at 4, the latest facts about the death of Jeffrey Epstein. Our Hickenlooper interview continuing to make waves nationally. And bulletproof backpacks, is it wrong for a parent to buy them? Tuesday at 4.
This is the Troubleshooter Show.
Help, I need somebody.
Now, Tom Martino, the Troubleshooter.
Help me if you can, I'm feeling down.
I'm Tom Martino, your troubleshooter. Welcome to the show. 303-713-TALK is our phone number, 303-713-8255. We're here to help you solve problems, answer questions, take complaints, and make your life a little easier. Approval Reverse Mortgage, this hour brought to you by Approval Reverse. Reverse loans, that's where you have equity. You take out a line of credit or a lump sum or monthly payments. You don't pay it back. You live off the equity. Remember, it's for some, not for everyone. Now, here's the deal. Even though legally you have to be 62 or older, I always recommend the older the better, and the more equity the better, obviously. But I really only trust Approval Reverse to tell you about those. ApprovalReverse.com. I love those guys. Joan Sullivan and Mary Jane, they're wonderful people. So listen, we're talking about Become the Banker. That's one of the investment options we have that we like on the show, and that is a very safe, conservative investment, and it's a very simple concept. It really is. You buy a life insurance policy specifically designed to get the lowest amount of insurance you can to put away the maximum amount of money. That money grows tax-free. You borrow from it, and you pay yourself back on purpose with more interest to accumulate more. And then you eventually use it as your cash cow. You can take a lump sum, you can take payments, you can take a loan now and then, you can take regular monthly loans, whatever. And I do have some questions on it we'll get to, but I want you to call because as we always open the hour, we usually have some lines open at 303-713-TALK, 303-713-8255. And one of the things we talked about was hiring, and I specifically mentioned that you hardly ever see new hires, 55 or older, in almost any industry. Now, there obviously are exceptions, and I mean exceptions, meaning you'll see somebody here and there. You do see people age in jobs, but, you know, really, I said, like, look at Channel 9, Channel 4, Fox, and or any of them, Channel 7. I'm mentioning these only because that's the trade I came from. Imagine them hiring a brand new hire, 55 or older, truly a new hire. No, you really don't see it. You might see some recycling, you might see people aging in place, but you don't see truly new hires. Then what about other industries? Like this one guy said, do you see people actually hired in brand new positions? Now, especially in positions where they meet and deal with the public, but even in other positions, and especially if you're 60, it gets even lower and lower. There are exceptions, but most of the time you don't see it. So, Lee, you have a comment? Go ahead, Lee.
Hello, Tom.
Hi, Lee.
Hi. Hey, this is retired truck driver Lee now.
Oh, when did you retire?
I did that May 15th.
At what age?
At 71.
Well, congratulations. You ought to come in and say hi now that you're retired. And you wanted to make observations about people hiring.
I could be a common man if you know.
Yeah, I would love for you to come in. So now, what observation did you want to make on hiring?
Yeah. Well, and you just kind of covered yourself there pretty good. I don't like to disagree with you because you're 99% right.
I don't mind if you do. Go ahead. Which part did they hire truck drivers at 55?
Are you kidding? They come out looking for you.
Oh, they do? Okay. So is that one of the industries? Would you say that is one of the industries that relishes older age?
Yeah, but those are people that already have a CDL and have been driving.
Well,
yeah, no.
They're not, Mark, they don't, most of these companies don't hire anybody unless he's got all of his
experience.
Credentials.
Okay.
Experience and credentials.
Okay, yeah. I get what you mean. But you're saying if you have everything being equal, they will go toward an older truck driver?
Yes.
Same with realtors.
Okay. Why is that?
Well, it depends there again on the kind of work you're going to do. For the first 25 years that I worked, I was doing inside deliveries and so on out in the Denver Tech Center all the time. Obviously, they wouldn't hire an older person to do that. But for the last 15 or 20 years, I did nothing but run up and down the highway, up and down the front range.
No, I understand. You're saying there's a certain amount of maturity they look for. So, yep. Lee, why don't you talk to Suzanne? Where do you hang out usually? What part of town or what part of the state?
Well, I live in Littleton.
Come on in, man. Come on in anytime you want. Say hi. Truck driver Lee's been listening for years. Now, listen, you know, as I said, there are going to be exceptions, but I really get tired of people who just think that people are ready to cash it in. Now, a lot of people are. Now, I also understand this. Putting in time and energy to train someone, if they're going to retire in 2 or 3 years, that's, you know, let's face it, that's tough, right? But then at the same time, what about these younger people you spend time to train and they're on their way up? I mean, either way, not many people make a stop anymore on a job forever. Most of the time, it is a job that they're on their way to another job. Most of the time. I mean, not many people have their own thing, right? If you have your own thing, then, of course, you probably will tend to stick to it. But, how many people have that privilege, right? So what I'd like to know, are there people right now, 55 or older, that want a job? I'd like to know, for the hell of it. And you found it difficult. No one's ever going to say it's because you're too old.
I think in a new industry, I agree with you 100%, but if they have a ton, and let's say they retired even at 65, they get bored, they want to go back in and be a realtor again or be a truck driver again, I would say they'd probably find a job easily because they're already trained, ready to go.
Now, performance will always, I think, trump everything, right?
But when it comes to the news, like you were talking about, I can't think of one example where a man has been hired after 55 years.
Or a woman. You won't find one.
Or a woman, yeah. I can't think of one.
You will not find one yet. If you took any other demo and said not one has ever been hired, they would get in trouble. They would. But no one goes in and says, people do go in and say, where is the black on your staff? Where are the blacks? Where are the Hispanic people on your staff? Where are the women on your staff? You never have anyone advocating, going in and saying, where are the people? 55?
Where's the old? Where's the old?
No, they can point to people, really nice people who've aged in place. I mean, yes, and they're afraid to fire them. They were not going to fire them, but you will not see brand new hires. Yes, Joe Chiano with Become the Banker.
Hey,
Yes, Joe.
Tom, you know what? I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, we had an administrative assistant.
Yes.
That was young, wonderful, educated.
Yeah.
And she left for another position, right? Now, I hire somebody that was actually, almost 65, 66 years old.
Wow.
That has a master's degree.
Yeah.
That is willing to stay.
Good.
He doesn't need to be looking for another job.
Right, that's right.
And I wanted to have stability. So he's doing wonderful.
Oh, good.
I got to tell you this.
No, that's good. I mean, I think there's value in that.
My accountant hires a lot of older tax prep people come that season.
Well, yeah, because first of all, the tax prep people, the more experienced, the better. They're not really dealing that much with people. Here's another
And they're part-time.
Here's another thing that I even hate to get on, but it's just true, and you got to say it. More attractive people have advantages. It sucks. I have seen attractive young to middle-aged women and young attractive men, middle-aged men, young to middle-aged, get way farther ahead.
I've never found
and they don't necessarily have better ability.
I've never found that a big advantage.
I know you didn't, for sure. You don't have to tell me that. He thought he was going to make a joke. I made him more funny. We got more coming right up.
Sponsored by Farmers Insurance.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
As the lunch hour gets underway, a couple of specific incidents. You got a crash off highway at Colorado and Alameda to watch out for. If you can, just avoid that area for now. A little bit of an incident on the westbound side of I-76 at 144th. Going to slow you down a bit. Once you get past there, you should be in better shape. And the usual delays in the highways in the metro area. Northbound I-25 slow coming out of the tech center around Hamden, and it slows down again downtown between 6th Avenue and Colfax. Westbound I-70 slow in the elevated portion. Westbound 270 heavy approaching Vasquez. The weather forecast, increasing clouds today. Warm, though, with a high of 91. Right now, a few clouds and 86. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner, 630 KHOW.
At Farmers Insurance, we know there's a crucial difference between a kick drum pedal and your car's accelerator pedal. Because at Farmers, we've seen and covered it.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Aurora Orthodontics and TMJ. That name in itself doesn't really say much, except it's orthodontics and TMJ, which is a jaw condition. But the orthodontics part, it's not really any orthodontics you have ever heard of. It's the new orthodontics pioneered by Dr. Kent Lawson. In a nutshell, it is the kind of orthodontics that can get you incredible results in 2 years. They completely change and widen your palate and adjust and straighten your jaw. That cures the TMJ and sleep apneas and naturally straightens your teeth. The finishing touches are done with Invisalign braces. The whole process, 2 years, and it's a fraction of the cost of regular orthodontics. So if you're an adult and you want a beautiful smile, plus you want to fix any of those other defects, the new orthodontics, 303-690-0100, 690-0100.
Do roller coaster stock markets make you nervous? With such frequent ups and downs, don't let market volatility derail your retirement. Hi, I'm Linda Gardner, host of Your Money, Your Retirement, Saturday on 630 KHOW. If you're concerned about the markets, call today to schedule a complimentary review of your portfolio. Call 720-488-8604. That's 720-488-8604. Or online, yourmoneyyourretirement.com.
If you are accused of a crime, any crime, it's going to be a trying time. You can rest assured Joe Lazzara will passionately defend you for DUI, shoplifting, assault, when things don't go perfectly in your life. And he has flat rate pricing. You're not nickeled and dimed. You'll know exactly what your defense will cost. And that's it. If you need help, 303-429-6200. Now, I hope you don't put his name in your wallet or remember the name for any stupid friends or neighbors, or if you just made a dumb mistake, because there are ways to prevent DUIs. There are ways to prevent all of these crimes. Look, no one condones that activity, but not everyone accused is guilty, and that's what LazzaraLegal.com is all about, taking care of people and their rights. LazzaraLegal.com. That's 2 Z's and 1 R, LazzaraLegal.com, or 303-429-6200, 303-429-6200. 303-429-6200. 303-429-6200. I can speak about Colorado Tinnitus and Hearing Center from a personal experience. They helped me with my hearing loss and tinnitus. Tinnitus is a ringing mostly in the ear. It can be a humming. It can be a low drone. Whatever it is, it often accompanies either a trauma to the head, a disease, an infection, or a hearing loss, or all. You may have just a hearing loss. You may have just tinnitus. Whatever it is, Colorado Tinnitus and Hearing Center can help. They were the pioneers in tinnitus research and tinnitus treatments, and they are the experts. Thanks to Dr. Patty and Dr. Lisa, my tinnitus is no longer a factor in my life. They can help you too. Whether it be hearing loss or tinnitus, call them and get relief. Colorado Tinnitus and Hearing Center. 303-534-0163, 534-0163, or on the website, helpforringing.com. Colorado Tinnitus and Hearing Center is also a member of my referral list at referralist.com. 303-534-0163, 534-0163.
It's time to never paint your home again with Rhino Shield. It doesn't crack, peel, or chip. Perfect for any surface, comes in any color, and is backed by a 25-year transferable warranty. And Rhino Shield does it all from prep to cleanup. Call 844-GO-RHINO or visit rhinoshieldcolorado.com.
Alexa, play KHOW Radio.
Getting 630 KHOW from iHeartRadio.
Ask for us on your Amazon or Google smart speaker.
Let's talk.
630 KHOW.
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter, 303-713-TALK, 303-713-8255. Renew Home Innovations. Do you know what that is? Renew Home Innovations. These are guys that we call them the Kohler guys. They do bathrooms, especially showers. Now, why would you specialize in showers? Because you do the absolute best ever. I mean, we're talking about absolute custom, wonderful jobs. And they can do the whole bathroom as well. They can do even solid porcelain, or they can do this new Serica, which is a wall system that's made from composite material. 303-920-2000, renewhomeinnovations.com. Let's go. Now, Chris, he's in his mid-50s, looking for a job, has a comment. Because I've said, you're not really going to get a lot of people, and they won't admit it, but they're not going to hire a lot of people 55 and older. Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, Tom.
Hey.
Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir.
56 years old. I look at how the economy's doing, the unemployment rate and everything, and thought, well, no problem. I shouldn't have any problem. I'm having a challenging time even getting something in my field that I've been involved in for 17 years. I was hoping to get out of it, but it's surprisingly challenging.
No, you know, it's terrible. And there's no one actually advocating for it, because it's not something, see, when someone is black, Hispanic, Asian, ethnic looking, for lack of a better word. When someone is a male or a female, when someone is of a demographic you can easily identify. Now, people might say, well, you can tell old people. Yeah, but here's the deal, though. There is someone usually advocating for minorities of any kind. There is no one advocating for people who are older, because it's not something that is apparent, because they'll point to their staff and say, oh, there's so-and-so, he's over 55. Yes, but he's been there. What new hires have you made? And then they'll say, well, we haven't had any applicants. You know, but they will never say that about a black person or an Asian person if they're not on staff. If you cannot point to someone on your staff that you have hired, you will be chastised for it. And I know this because HR specifically looks for that. They have to, and it's a good thing, by the way. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a good thing. We should represent our population. We shouldn't be overloaded with one type of demographic. But you will not find people advocating for those over 55 because everyone assumes, oh, who cares? These younger people need work. They have kids. You know, the older guys are getting ready to retire. And especially if you're 60 and you want to work, you will not get a brand new job. You will not get a brand new job unless it's a greeter at Walmart or something that is considered for old people, not a quote, normal job. What do you do?
Right.
What do you do in your, tell me what your field has been.
Well, I've been a service advisor with Lexus, the person you see when you bring your car in for service.
Yes.
I've also been a consultant, a business consultant with BMW, so where I go to car dealers and help them improve themselves. And so I'm a little bit kind of cornered by that industry, unfortunately, as I'd like to really get out of it.
So if you went to apply for a job, how old are you?
56.
If you go to apply for a job, do you not get a job when you know you're qualified?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you know, I have 17 years experience, and I go into these companies, and they either say, well, we've gone with someone internal, we're going to continue our search, or they say, well, you know, we think you're overqualified. I'm like, well, this is what I've done for, 17 years of my life, so...
Yeah, that overqualified crap is such an excuse.
Well, and the other thing, Tom, is you're absolutely right. When I go to fill out these online applications and they start asking questions about demographic questions, what's your gender and what race are you and everything. But I'm a white male, and I just feel like, well, that I'm actually behind the eight ball just by indicating who I am.
I know. So, Chris, here's the deal, man. Why don't you one day make an appointment with Suzanne to come in as a common man? Anyone 55 or older looking for work, what we'll do is have you in as a common man, and then we'll highlight your qualifications and get people with nerve to call in and say, you know what, I'm going to give this person a chance. That's what we ought to do. Jason, what's going on with you, Jason?
Hey, Tom.
Hi, man. What's going on?
Well, I was in an accident on 25 yesterday. I know it's a little bit early, but I'm getting all kinds of red flags on this.
All right, what happened?
It was pretty straight up. There was a big accident on the other side of the road, and people were rubbernecking, and I stopped, and the person in back of me didn't. They gave me a cell phone, and, of course, I took pictures of everything. I got a picture of their truck with a company name on it.
So where's the red flag?
Well, the number that they gave me for their phone number is someone else's number.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So then the registration, it's the registration and license were both from out of state, which is fine. They matched, but my insurance company can't find anything on either one. And the insurance company that they gave me.
Do you have a license plate number? Do you have a license plate?
I do, and a license.
Run the plate.
Yeah,
okay. What about the license? Did it match the person?
It matched the person and the state, but it's out of state, and then it had a Colorado company name on the side of the vehicle.
Did you call that company?
Yeah, I'm not getting any response from them.
So they're at fault.
They're also associated with another company, and
are they at fault? Was the other party at fault, Jason?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Was there a police report?
No.
Okay.
There's going to be in about 5 minutes because I'm going to report him as a hit and run.
Why do you say hit and run?
Well, because everything that they gave me was false.
How long did they talk with you? The actual license, what was the name on the license?
Name on the license?
Yeah, the person.
Lily.
Huh?
Yeah, Lily Miller.
Lily Miller. And is there a Lily Miller with that license number?
I don't know. I'm going to the state police right now to find that out.
What state was that license?
Washington State.
Okay.
And I have a picture of the license, so I've got the whole.
Good. And what was the company name? Truck. What was it?
The truck was from a company called Groove, Groov, paving.
Groove.
And they have very little internet presence. The only other company.
Are they low? Okay. Did it have a Colorado license plate on it?
No, Washington license plate.
Okay, so these are gypsies, and I know people are going to call and be mad at that because somehow that's politically incorrect now, but they are people who are traveling probably for something. So Groove Paving, they knock on the door and say, hey, we're paving your neighbors and we have some left over and all that. So Lily with Groove Paving, both from Washington State. And did you run the plate?
I'm going to do that right now.
Okay, but be careful. It's not a hit and run. I mean, you're false reporting. It's
what would you call?
I don't know what you call it.
Fake identity.
Yeah.
You don't even know it's a fake identity. I mean, the cell phone was wrong. That's for sure, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And here's the deal.
Did you take a picture of them?
Here's how you get someone's cell phone number. When you're on the scene, I just want everyone to know this. When you're at the scene, you called them right there, or you have them text you.
Yeah.
How much damage is involved?
It's quite a bit. I mean,
did they show proof of insurance?
They did not. They said they didn't have it.
Okay, that's what you're going to complain about. No insurance, but they're going to ask why you didn't call the police.
Yeah.
So, listen, if anyone hears about this Groove Paving, Lily Miller,
or Metro Commercial Services, because they're associated businesses.
Metro Commercial Services
has called me.
Is Metro Commercial Services out of Washington?
No, they're out of Colorado.
How do you know they're associated with Groove Paving?
Well, I haven't done any paving work or anything, and like an hour after the accident, that company called me. So it'd be an awful coincidence.
And what did Metro say to you? What did they say to you?
They didn't. I missed the call, unfortunately.
Well, how do you know they have anything to do with this accident? I get scam calls all the time. What makes you think just because you have a missed call that it's them?
It doesn't necessarily have to be. I'm going to call them and try to straighten it out, but they're not calling me back either. So
I think you're jumping to a big conclusion there. I mean, I get calls all the time from people that don't know me, and you're saying because you got the call after the accident, it must be them. I don't agree with that.
This is Denver's Talk Station with Dan Caplis at 4. More with Tom Martino coming up on 630 KHOW, an iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Dairy Queen.
A little bit of good news, a little bit of bad news on the drive across town. Good news, that earlier wreck or whatever was slowing you down westbound I-76 at 144th has cleared out of the way. Traffic flow back up to speed. A couple of crashes in Colorado Boulevard. One wreck coming in now, northbound Colorado Colfax. Watch out for some big delays there. And a crash being cleared Colorado and Alameda as well. The weather forecast. Increasing clouds today with a high near 91. Tonight, a chance of thunderstorms early, then partly cloudy overnight and a low around 60. Tomorrow, much the same as today, sunny with a slight chance of afternoon thunderstorms, a high once again of 91. Right now, a few clouds and 86. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner, 630 KHOW.
Hey, DQ fans, brace yourselves, because the #1 requested Blizzard treat, the Snickers Blizzard treat, is back. That's right, your favorite candy bar and the world-famous soft serve reunite. Plus, try the new peanut butter pie made with Snickers Blizzard treat, only at your DQ. Happy tastes good.
Fix It 24/7. FixMyHome.com for $39. They will come and find any problem no matter how long it takes. Now, this $39 gets you a complete and full diagnostic. So it's worth the $39 because it could take a long time. In fact, some problems, it's mostly finding that costs the money. Now, if you decide to have the work done, they will credit you the $39, and you never get a better value when you have Fix It do the work. FixMyHome.com, 720-526-3939. And if you decide not to have it done, you get a complete diagnostic. Again, $39. It's safe. It's predictable. They're licensed and insured and highly trained, background-checked technicians for plumbing, heating, cooling, electric, or drains. FixMyHome.com. And remember, they also do the $39 inspection of any system, whether it be heating, cooling, plumbing, or electric, through your whole system. 720-526-3939.
Owning a home has never been easier or more affordable. And if you're a veteran or on active duty, the VA loan is exactly what you need. This is Ross Kaminsky for my friends at American Financing. With a VA home loan, there's no down payment, there's no mortgage insurance required. You also receive some of the lowest rates in the industry. If you're already in a mortgage, no problem. You can refinance any existing mortgage into a VA loan, and you can even access 100% of your home's value, meaning a lot more money for you and your family. So don't wait to take advantage and perhaps save yourself $1,000 or more every month, especially with rates near all-time lows. So make the 10-minute call to American Financing today. You'll work with salary-based mortgage consultants so you can feel confident they're doing what's best for you. 303-695-7000, 303-695-7000, or apply online at AmericanFinancing.net. And thank you for your service to our nation.
NMLS 182334, regulated by the Division of Real Estate.
Art of Granite for your granite. If you are looking for a deal, and I mean a deal, you're going to find at Art of Granite, direct stone importer. You're also going to love the guy. Mitch Fleury is a great guy. We have good people on the referral list at referralist.com. You will love the way he does business. You want to know why? You can get prices on the phone. If you're doing a kitchen project, you don't have to run all over and shop around. Call. Think about that. You call up, give him measurements. You can send him a photo. He'll give you prices, and those prices, they will not be far off. I mean, a few $100s maybe. And, of course, you go to the showroom to pick your countertop material, the actual slab, the custom edges, the sinks, the cabinets, and that's a small markup from the manufacturer, always wholesale on the counter material. And then he slates you for template and installation 1 to 4 weeks. He serves the mountain communities and the Front Range. Quotes on the phone, 303-386-5919. The bathroom's free when you have the kitchen done at the same time. He will tear out and haul away everything free. 303-386-5919. Open every day but Sunday. 303-386-5919. artofgranite.net.
The big question, can rates continue to drop? Have you taken advantage of these low rates, or are you still waiting? Take AIM, Affordable Interest Mortgage. To get that low rate, to lower your payment, or to take cash out for home improvement, or just pay off debt and save even more. Call 720-895-0500. Have you applied for a loan and been treated like just another number? Or is no one listening to what you want? Never get the same person when you call to find out your status? Take AIM, 720-895-0500, where we've been providing personalized service since 2001. We want to know what you want. We listen to you and find the loan that fits you, all with lower fees and low rates. We will save you time and thousands in unnecessary expense and interest. 720-895-0500. Want to pay off your home faster without changing your spending habits? Want to see how much you can save when you use a broker who knows Colorado? We offer low down payment loans, purchase loans to 95% without mortgage insurance, and customized terms. Take AIM, 720-895-0500, and be treated with respect. Again, NMLS 298191, regulated by DORA, equal credit lender.
People have asked me, Tom, where do you get BioT? They've heard me talk about BioT. BioT is really a way to optimize your hormones, not just testosterone, but estrogen and some thyroid issues. Plus, they do other age-fighting therapies, including cosmetic procedures. They do microneedling, Juvederm, Botox, Kybella, Revitalize Health. And the important thing about the Hormone Bros is they do everything by blood testing. 720-361-2302. So many people have called and said, Tom, I know you do this, the pellet therapy, the most natural delivery of hormones. I know you do it. You don't have to ask me anymore where to go. Go to Revitalize Health. They're 3 brothers, cool guys, great guys. They work together as a family, so I call them Hormone Bros. I just think it's cool. So that's how you can find them. TheHormoneBros.com. Revitalized Health. HormoneBros.com or TheHormoneBros.com. 720-361-2302. All of the therapy you need to stay young and healthy. HormoneBros.com.
Denver's talk station, 630 KHOW.
Hi, Tom Martino here. Welcome. 303-713-TALK. 713-8255. I know that these guys have an offer for people who want to see if Become the Banker fits into their portfolio or fits into their plan, and especially if you're just starting out investing and you pay. Now remember, the less you pay in, the less you're going to accumulate. But if you're doing nothing, that's really bad. And it's certainly better than a savings account. Everyone agrees you should have a savings account. So this is definitely better than a savings account. I mean, a savings account earns you nothing. This at least not only earns you 5%, pretty guaranteed, the 4 is, and 1% is dividend that they've been paying for years. The good thing is you also have insurance. Now, you have 2 ways you can do this. You can do a one-on-one, or you can do a seminar. When's the next seminar? By the way, I like your seminars because they are educational, and they're not a sales job. So when's the next seminar?
Next one's going to be Thursday of next week, the 22nd in Centennial, and then
where in Centennial?
Pretty much right off of Dry Creek.
But you don't want them to show up. They call to me.
Give us a call.
So you can call either for that or for a personal appointment at 303-779-6600. Or becomethebanker.info.
And the second seminar is going to be next Saturday in Lakewood.
And they are on becomethebanker.info, and they can make an appointment right there, right? Can't
Correct.
They make, okay.
They can, yep.
And if anyone has any calls, any questions, call us. But what they'll do is they'll sit down and listen, here's the deal. You want to know, what am I doing, and will this be better, or can this fit in? They're not suggesting you dump your financial plan. It's part of a financial plan, or it's your first financial plan. It's probably one of the best first things.
And if you don't want to leave the house, he'll do a webinar right over Skype with you.
So what happens if you're given false information in a rear-end collision? Well, what about this one? What about your own insurance, first of all? Did you put in your own insurance, Jason?
Yeah, right after the accident.
Okay, so you do have collision coverage that will cover it.
I do have collision coverage, good. But I don't have, like rental car and stuff like that. So that's all going to be out of pocket.
Okay. And here's the bad news: if these people don't, if these people don't have anything, you're bad. You're in bad shape. But I did look up that other company, and you're right. It is a lot of coincidence because I didn't realize that other company you said is associated. They are a paving company, Metro Commercial Services.
Yes.
So that's now I understand. Now I understand why you were suspecting this. See, he got hit by Groove Paving out of Washington State, and within an hour, he's called by a company called Metro Commercial Services, and they do paving as well. So you just assumed maybe they're connected. So Jason, let us know what you find out. Bennett, you got a. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, thanks. Bennett, you have a scam you want to tell us about? A call you got?
Yeah, Tom, and first of all, I want to thank you and your staff for sending me a thank you card where we donated some money to Wendy.
Yes, you were very kind. We appreciate that.
Well, we appreciate you too. But
so what's going on?
I'm getting a scam call from the Department of Social Security Administration.
Man, they're going around. I just got one, believe it or not. Yeah. What did they say?
Well, they're saying there's been some security activity on my Social Security number, so they suspended it. And it says to press 1 for more information, and I did. And what they want is the full Social Security number.
Oh, my God. Did they really expect you to do that? I mean, that is crazy.
Yeah, and I do have the number, Tom, if you want to mess with it or not. But I just want people to know that from your show, I know Social Security is not going to call you.
No, thank you. They're never going to call you. Listen to this, okay? Listen to this I got. Hold on.
We need to talk to you as soon as...
Hold on. This is, where is it? Doggone it. Did I just lose it? Okay, this is so cool. I got one, so I'm going to be doing this.
We need to talk to you as soon as possible. Again, this call is from Social Security Administration. Number to reach department is 201-932-1534. I repeat, it's 201-932-1534. Thank you.
Okay. Social Security Administration is calling me, and they want to talk to me urgently. I want to call them back. I don't know if I should do it before the break or after the break. I'm going to call them right after a break, but I want to bring up some other stuff. 303-713-TALK. That's 303-713-8255. Now, do we have any follow-ups? Deputy Clint, do you have any follow-ups? Mark, we got lines open. If you want to get right through, you can right now. 303-713-8255. Someone asked today, and I was going to put it up on Facebook, and I'm in the process of answering it. So let me get right to it. And I'm just going to say, on getting a deal for a car, okay? I guess, where is it? Doggone it. Oh, here it is, car deals. I was just answering this before the show started on the key to getting a best deal. Now, listen to this. You can't get the best deal on some cars. You just can't if they're in high demand. So here's the bottom line. If you want the best deal in transportation and you're not tied to a particular make or model, then I have a strategy that almost always works. Here's what it is. You go to the cars that you want, and not the hot selling ones. I mean ones that you like, dealers. Like for example, this is not the dream car. This is transportation where you want to get a great deal. And you track inventory. Look at inventory at certain makes and models that you can live with that are really nice cars and nice colors, and track them. You track them with, your cell phone, and even if you walk up and look in there and write down the VIN number or the stock number, and you notice these cars, because dealers do what's called, now remember, this is not going to work for top-selling cars. Dealers floor plan cars. They have a line of credit, and they pay interest on each unit every month. So if you notice a car on a lot for a long time, now a long time is a month. Oh, my God, if they're on for a month or 60 days or 90 days, you're going to get a screaming deal on that unit. But you don't go and say, hey, I'm looking for this unit. You go and say, you know what, I'm kind of looking for this color, a certain color, and a certain make and model, and it's going to be like that car. Now, that person's going to see that car's been sitting there 90 days, and they're not going to say, oh, my God, this has been sitting here 90 days. We want to get rid of it. But they might even say, oh, yeah, we got someone looking at that, and it's BS. But whatever it is, now that you have a car where it's going to be ripe for a great deal. So that's one of the tips, is to track inventory. They have backlots you can do it on, and then write down all the information about that car so you can go like you're casually just asking, by the way, do you have any like light blue, two doors or light blue, whatever, and then that person, once you get to that car, you can make a great deal. Now, you should have a handful of cars, more than just one. And it's easy to track inventory. Most of them, they don't move them around a lot. But even if they do, and when you're walking around, don't talk to salespeople. Just try to track the inventory. Once you get the selected make or model or unit that has been sitting there a while, then the magic begins.
This report is sponsored by Credit Karma.
For the most part, nothing out of the ordinary in the drive across town on the highway, seeing the usual delays in the usual spots. Off highway, a couple of crashes on Colorado Boulevard to watch out for. Look out for wreck on the northbound side of Colorado at Colfax, causing some backups. And a crash being cleared at Colorado and Alameda as well. Back out on the highway drive, seeing the usual delays downtown on northbound I-25 between Alameda and Colfax. Westbound I-70 slow in the elevated portion in both directions of 270, heavy in Commerce City. The weather forecast going to be increasing clouds this afternoon with a high near 91. Right now, a few clouds above and 86 in Denver. With your traffic and weather, I'm Pete Wagner, 630 KHOW.
Get your truly free credit scores and free credit monitoring from Credit Karma today. Download the Credit Karma app now. Credit Karma. Here's to progress.
You know, we got a lot of calls about our guest yesterday, John Fuller, because he was so straightforward with information. If you have an injury and you don't know what to do, and you're in an accident, and you don't even know if you have a case or whose fault it is, John Fuller is happy to take your call. You know, he'll screen him. He'll say, listen, what do you have? What do you have in injuries? What about this? Okay, do this or do that. He'll be straight with you. If you have a great case, he will let you know. You can believe John. He's not just going to stroke you. He's going to tell you the truth. So if you have injury, a personal injury of any kind, and you're just wondering, give him a call, 303-597-4500, 303-597-4500, personalinjuryco.com.
The big question, can rates continue to drop? Have you taken advantage of these low rates, or are you still waiting? Take AIM, Affordable Interest Mortgage. To get that low rate, to lower your payment, or to take cash out for home improvement, or just pay off debt and save even more. Call 720-895-0500. Have you applied for a loan and been treated like just another number? Or is no one listening to what you want? Never get the same person when you call to find out your status? Take AIM, 720-895-0500, where we've been providing personalized service since 2001. We want to know what you want. We listen to you and find the loan that fits you, all with lower fees and low rates. We will save you time and thousands in unnecessary expense and interest. 720-895-0500. Want to pay off your home faster without changing your spending habits? Want to see how much you can save when you use a broker who knows Colorado? We offer low down payment loans, purchase loans to 95% without mortgage insurance, and customized terms. Take AIM, 720-895-0500, and be treated with respect again. NMLS 298191, regulated by DORA, equal credit lender.
Buy and build for your kitchens and baths. And the new Buy and Build does installation as well. Save a ton of money. Get the expert craftsmanship of the Buy and Build installers. I saved a ton of money over the big box stores. You can too. Their new address, 560 South Lipan, just west of I-25 in Alameda. You go west on Alameda to Lipan, then south 2 blocks to 560 South Lipan. Buyandbuild.net. Below wholesale, 303-295-6022.
With the lowest fee in the industry, it's easy to see why thousands of homeowners are working with Rex on the sale of their next home. But one question remains. What's in it for the buyer? We're so glad you asked. First, working with Rex to buy a home nets thousands of dollars in actual cash back prior to closing. Home purchases can qualify for a rebate of half the commission, right back to the buyer. To date, the average cash rebate with Rex is more than $6,000. And Rex makes home buying simple with a unique one-stop shop approach. Services like mortgage, insurance, escrow, and title are offered all under one roof. Last, Rex offers an industry-exclusive 30-day buyback guarantee. That's 30 days after close to make sure the home you bought is the one you love. Getting started is easy. Visit buywithrex.com and connect with a local agent today. That's buywithrex.com. License number 100077876.
Avenue Dental Studio. They have a special that I think is incredible. $59, and they will give you a complete cosmetic consultation along with exam, x-rays, and cleaning. Ken, some cosmetic procedures, correct your smile, and exactly what do you need. That's a value in and of itself. 720-240-4740. 720-240-4740. AvenueDentalStudio.com. I want to take some time to talk about roofing. Whether you have damage or you're just curious about the condition of your roof, call the most trusted name in roofing, Excel Roofing. I don't take this recommendation lightly. I'm a consumer advocate. I've been doing it for more than 40 years. And I've known Jay Bretz, the owner of Excel Roofing, 25 of those years. And I guarantee Excel will take care of you. This is an industry filled with cheats and ripoffs. Why would you use anyone else and take a gamble? Call 303-761-6400. I get complaints on my radio show over and over about roofers. Excel will not let you down, and they'll never hold you hostage for stupid cancellation fees. 303-761-6400. Whenever I've needed a roof, Excel Roofing did the job. They should do it for you too. 303-761-6400 or excelroofing.com. Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter. Let's talk to Pastor Lauren. Pastor Lauren, you are doing something for homeless kids, and you need some help. And I've been hawking it, but we really have to get a bigger response here. So we're all about helping. Pastor Lauren, what are you doing that we can help? What are you doing we can help you with?
Well, we're just trying to collect some school supplies here for. Actually, we did some already, and we're going to do some on Sunday morning, this coming Sunday.
Okay, and these are for homeless kids.
God brings in.
These are for homeless
kids and needy families.
Explain this. I mean, tell me what you do.
Okay, well, we just finished the VBS with a lot of kids. We brought some from the hotels on Colfax, and then we have some other families where, you got parents that are drug addicts, and, the kids
yeah.
about the only family that some of them got.
So basically, they're living in motels, some of them, and you are supplying them with homes. You're doing school supplies. So how do you do it for them?
Well, whatever comes in, that's what we're going to be giving out.
Okay. What do you need?
Well, kids can always use backpacks.
Okay. What else?
You got pencils, you got erasers, you got glue sticks.
Anything you would get for your kids, they can use.
That's true.
Okay. And do you want them to drop it off any particular place on Sunday?
Well, we can actually pick it up, or if they're going to do it for Sunday, we'll be at the building on Saturday at 5500 East 26th Avenue, probably from about 11 to 2. 10 to 2 along that area. There'll be someone there.
Okay, I think what we ought to do is have one central number people can call if they want to help with school supplies. And I'm going to give people a chance to write this down for sure. I want them to be ready. So if people want to help, where do they go? What do they do?
I would probably put my wife's number. She's a little bit more better with this than I am. So Kathleen, it's 303-916-3214.
Okay, if you'd like to help, maybe you're a Cub Scout group or a Boy Scout, you have a pack or something, and you want to help with school supplies, any school supplies you would get for any normal kid, Pastor Lauren will see that they are used by homeless children who he's encouraging to get to school and helping, and you can call 303 916 3214 3214. We appreciate the work you do now. The school supplies of any kind, do you still do other stuff like clothing and stuff?
Yes, we do. We got plenty of clothing to give out, and we're always willing to take that.
Okay.
And we still do our food bank every Sunday.
And how does that work on Sunday?
Well, Sunday, if just be in line before 1 o'clock. We start the food bank at 12:30. And if there are people that would really like to help, we really need to do another day of food bank because we have so much food. Sometimes it goes to waste if it's not given out.
Okay, so any and all people who want to help with the food bank, whether serving food or if they're in need or if they want to donate food or they want to do school supplies, you just want to help these people help people. Pastor Richmond, Pastor Lauren does a great job, and he and Kathleen do a wonderful job. 303-916-3214. 916-3214. And what's the address of your church?
5500 East 26th Avenue in Denver, 80207.
Okay, so if you want to drop by any of these things, or if you want to talk to them, and Sundays they do the food bank. It's 5500 East 26th Avenue. That's 5500 East 26th Avenue in Denver. Thank you, Pastor Lauren. We'll try to get these school supplies as much as we can. And
all right, thank you, sir.
What you do, trust me, we do appreciate what you do. 303-713-TALK if you want to get a call in. We may not have time. So becomethebanker.info, that's where you can see my video on Become the Banker. And again, it's a very simple concept. Guys, you said if people had a lot of money and they had a shorter amount of time, they can choose to do a a taxable income situation. So, in other words, it'll still make a lot of money, but they pay tax when they draw it out. But they pay long-term capital gain.
Correct.
So it's not ordinary income. So it's way better than a bank account.
Absolutely, and it's way better than a CD. I mean, this is something that you're going to guaranteed.
So if somebody has a shorter amount of time and they want to put in a larger amount of money, then they don't concern themselves with trying to meet the
MAC guidelines.
And they could have a smaller life insurance even.
Correct.
And put in maximum dollars.
All up front, 1 year.
Okay, so the way it would work is if you put $100 grand or $200 grand in, and then you, like if you have this wasting in a CD or something, when you put that into this, you make your money, it accumulates, it compounds, and then when you take it out, you subtract the basis and you pay ordinary long-term on the growth.
On the difference.
See, that's not a terrible thing. I mean, that's like a regular bank account, but better, in other words, because it has a higher return.
And a death benefit.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah. And it has a death benefit. So it's like a super CD on steroids with a death benefit. So you see, they have both taxable and non-taxable plans for depending on your horizon. If you want to learn more, either personally, a webinar, or in a seminar, 303-779-6600, 779-6600. Remember, folks, save all your problems for me.
Online Trading Academy offers a free half-day investing class. How do you not know about this? Hi, it's Dave Logan.